everyone. This is Tanya. Welcome back to Black Women Read, reviews of books, zines, and everything in between. Recently, I attended a workshop hosted by a good friend of mine. My friend is a non-Black woman of color, author, artist, and librarian. We worked on several DIY or do-it-yourself projects in community organizing. Her workshop, Talking Equity and Social Justice, was geared towards K-12 educators and parents. As a mama and educator, although my focus tends to be on adult learners, I thoroughly enjoyed the workshop and found the information very useful. The purpose of the workshop was to encourage K-12 educators to widen the diversity of books they teach, share with their students. Black students, students of color, tend to still have their voices, stories, and images marginalized in the classroom. My friend provided an excellent list of books for children. The books covered topics like racism, resistance, and self-love. Of course, as a mama of a Black child, I was particularly interested in the books with Black children as protagonists. I'm excited by the Black children's literature that was recommended and will post in the description box. I especially liked one of the books on the list called Bat Count, a citizen science story. Bat Count is the story of JoJo and her family. During the summer months, they keep count of bats who visit their family barn every year. Their work helps local scientists concerned about the dwindling bat population. This is due to a disease affecting the bats called white nose syndrome. I'm going to read a few passages from the book. Mom and I snuggle up close and lie still. We wait and wait. I wonder that the twins aren't more squirmy, and then, over the crickets, I hear slow, deep breathing. They are asleep. Dad whispers, "Our bat has flown back into the barn through a hole at the corner." We wait and watch. Mom sighs. Well, there's still one. The way she says it, I know that she thinks the count is done. 5 more minutes, Mom, please, I whisper. Okay, she whispers back, but then it's time to take these baby boys into bed. I hold my breath and cross my fingers. Finally, Mom nudges me. Okay, she says, it's time. I let out all my breath in a big sigh. And just at that moment, I see them. 1, 2, 3 small shadows fluttering out from the barn. 3. Mom, I shout whisper. Did you see? She squeezes my hand. I did. There were 3, Mom. 3. Dad shakes his head and smiles. Wow. Bat Count is a cute, quick, and surprisingly heartwarming read. It was almost like I was JoJo, snuggling close with my family in the cool summer evening, counting bats. What I also liked about the book, at the end, it provides more facts about bats to share with your child. It also explains what a citizen scientist is. Citizen scientists help professional scientists in their research. They often call on everyday people to contribute to the work by making sure it's usable and reliable. The professional scientists provide forms, worksheets for people to fill out and return. The book provides information on different research organizations looking for citizen scientists. It's a great activity to do with your children. Bat Count is a wonderful book for young Black children, although I must admit I was a bit disappointed to learn that the book's author and illustrator are white. I try to support children's literature by Black authors and artists. There needs to be more space given to Black writers who create stories for Black children. But I still think the book has value and can be a source of inspiration for Black children. However, if you are looking for a Black children's author to add to your list, you can never go wrong with Walter Dean Myers. Walter Dean Myers helped pave the way for Black children's literature in the 70s, 80s. During that time, and before, there was a dearth of books for Black kids. Myers' books showed the importance of writing stories that reflected the lives of Black children, particularly young Black adults. My favorite Walter Dean Myers book as a kid was The Young Landlords. The book is about a group of kids who take over an apartment building from a slumlord. I used to love this book as a kid. I remember reading it over and over until the pages were falling out. My good friend, being the librarian that she is, recently gave my toddler a book by Myers. The book, Looking Like Me, is written in typical Walter Dean Myers style. It's rhythmic, cool, and uplifting for children. The book is illustrated by his son, Christopher Myers, and I think it's so awesome that his son has been continuing his dad's work. Senior Myers passed away in 2014. As noted in the book, Looking Like Me celebrates every child and everything a child can be. I wanted to read a little from the book. My mom calls me a dreamer, a silver-rayed moonbeamer, spreading fantasies across the Harlem sky. I dream of secret places, plaid clouds and hidden faces, black knights and maids who swoon and sigh. My mom put out her fist. I gave it a gentle bam, because that's the kind of dreamer that I am. Looking Like Me is another fun book to give to your kids, and it's an opportunity to support a Black icon in children's literature. Also, I wanted to share about the Walter Dean Myers grant sponsored by We Need Diverse Books. The goal of We Need Diverse Books is to push the publishing industry to create and promote books that reflect the diversity of children. The Walter Dean Myers grant is offered once a year. I applied for the grant myself a few years ago. I've been working on a young adult novel for, let's say about 10 years now. You know, life happens, so I've been dabbling on it here and there throughout the years. I didn't get the grant, but I was thinking of trying again next year when it opens back up. I encourage Black writers who enjoy writing children's young adult fiction to check out the grant. And how cool would it be to say you got a Walter Dean Myers grant? Like, what? The grant amount is $2,000. I will put the link in the description box. So yeah, for all the parents out there, I would say Back Count and Looking Like Me will make great additions to your children's library. It's important we encourage our children to read, read, read. Thank you for listening, and I will see you at the next video.